looking for mercy that I thought I'd never find. Yeah, I was just a hollow boy, lost in the grave, waiting for the shadows of the night to slip away. I went to school every morning, broken, bruised and beat, dragging my heavy spirit down every lonely street. I was a hollow boy when I sat in that plastic seat. The cycle of the madness was on a permanent repeat. I was always the target of his bitter, drunken wrath, hiding in the wreckage of a dark and crooked path. After a couple of beers, he come looking for a fight, leaving me trembling in the middle of the night. I finally tried to end it one dark and stormy night. I had given up the ghost, I had lost the will to fight. I used the razor on my skin to open up the vein, just a desperate attempt to release all of the pain. But somewhere in the darkness of that hollow, lonely night, God reached down to me and said, I'm taking up your fight. He said, I heard you pleading and I heard your every prayer. You're no longer alone because I am standing there. I was a hollow boy sitting in that classroom seat, living a life where the cycle was on a cold repeat. I was broken and bruised and I was losing my mind, looking for mercy that I thought I'd never find. Yeah, I was just a hollow boy, lost in the grave, waiting for the shadows of the night to slip away. For the first time in my life, I felt a real love, a grace that allowed me to finally rise above. No longer hollow, no longer bound by the fear. The voice of the Savior is the only one I hear. I'm rising above, I'm feeling the